VFS 261 numero 7, la stessa vettura con la quale chiuso il secondo posto che hanno fatto Thomas Scher, che ha dovuto sospendere queste due comunicazioni che comunque lo vede al secondo posto 2-0-2-4-4-1. Davanti a lui Flavian Marcais, pilota francese, giornalista che già è il primo presidente, aveva fatto una pole position.
Competitors coming out for the first of the two practice sessions. This is the Saturday morning practice, and a full grid of cars coming out for this practice session in dry, warm, sunny conditions. '21 is Richard Hope in a Cooper Maserati T51. Number 3 is Brian Ashby in the Emerson. Number 7 is Thomas Bisher in the BRM P261. Number 19 is Sidney Hoole in a Cooper T66. Next in the picture is number 18 David Clark in a BRM P57. 25 is Dan Collins in an LDS Alfa Romeo. And number 30 is Frank Mountain in a Lotus 21. Competitors coming out now for their second practice session. This is the afternoon practice, filming here at Lowe's Hairpin. And once again the weather has stayed kind to us. It's still dry, warm and sunny. '25 is Dan Collins in the LDS Alfa Romeo. '21 is the Cooper Maserati of Richard Hope. '22 is Dieter Strebe Mullins in his Lotus 24, the German driver. Here's a shot of the Austrian driver, Peter Wensch, in his BRM P261. Next coming into the picture is the two American drivers, Duncan Dayton in the Brabham BT11 and James King in the Brabham BT7. Number 20 is Marshall Bailey in the JBW Maserati. Another shot of 25 Dan Collins in the LDS Alfa Romeo. 27 is Anthony Hancock in a Cooper T45. Coming into picture is number 18 David Clark in the BRM P57. Number 15 is Marcus Musser in his Lotus 18. Peter Wensch again, spinning the BRM P261. '23 is the American driver, Kirk Dalbane, in the BRP. '32 is Adrian van der Croft, the Dutch driver in the Cooper T51. Another shot of David Clark in the BRM. And James King in the Brabham. 14 is Alan Bailey in the Cooper T71/T73. Then it's Adrian van der Croft again. Brian Ashby in the Emerson and Marcus Musser in the Lotus 18. Number 6, James King again in the Brabham BT7. And 31, Flavian Marcais in the Lotus 21. Flavian was fastest in this practice session with a time of 1 minute 54.40. That's a speed of 105.09. Number 15 again, Marcus Musser in the Lotus 18. Marcus was third fastest in this practice with a time of 1 minute 55.46. That's a speed of 104.13. 28 going through there, that's Jason Wright in the ATS Typo 100. Here's another shot of 21, Richard Hope in the Cooper Maserati. Coming into the picture, number 9, the Italian driver, Paolo Giacellin in his Lotus 18. Competitors coming out now for Sunday's 10-lap race in hot, dry, sunny conditions. There we see the first 6 rows of the grid with Flavian Marcais on pole position. Alongside Flavian is Duncan Dayton. Then on the second row it's Marcus Musser and James King. Then it's Danny Baker, Sidney Houle, Tony Hancock and Alan Bailey, Jason Wright and Roy Walser, Peter Wench and Thomas Bishop. First lap into Racas, and it's Flavian Marcais from Duncan Dayton, Marcus Musser, then it's Tony Hancock, Danny Baker, Sidney Houle, then it's Jason Wright, Roy Walser, Adrian van der Croft, Peter Wench, Alan Bailey, Dan Collins, Andrea Wanty, Howard Cherry, George Baroli and Doug Mockett. Number 3 is Brian Ashby, 12 Richard Longs, and 22 is Dieter Shreve-Mulhern. Second lap for Flavian Marcais and Duncan Dayton, these two already pulling away from the pack. Number 28 is Jason Wright, and then following him through is Roy Walser and Adrian van der Croft. Number 11 is Howard Cherry. 21 is Richard Hope. And coming into the picture, 23, the American driver Kirk Delbane in the VRP. Third lap into Racas for Flavian Marcais and Duncan Dayton. These two well clear now of the pack. Up into 7th place now is Adrian van der Croft, ahead of Jason Wright, Peter Wench and Roy Walser. Here's a shot of number 11 again, Howard Cherry. 23 again, Kirk Delbane in the VRP.